reading books because it's fun. My favorite part of school is playtime. I like books that have dinosaurs in them and trains. I like to play at free playtime and at recess.
My favorite subject is math, and I like to learn algebra.
I like taking math classes, geometry, and I like taking writing and English.
We've been here 13 years, and I can't imagine sending my children anywhere else.
It has been a second home for my family.
My hope for my kids is I want them to become good people.
I want to send my children to a Catholic school because I think that it's a better education for them.
A child today is less likely to graduate from high school than his parents. That is staggering. And when you look at urban education, Catholic schools have been doing this for almost 200 years and doing it extraordinarily well.
A Catholic school education sets the foundation for who they're going to be later on in life.
And we've had students tell us, what's the difference you find in Catholic education from your old school? No one made fun of me when I started to achieve. People encouraged me to be the best that I could be. I wasn't embarrassed to get good grades anymore. Students are free to be who they are, and that is what makes Catholic education so vibrant and exciting.
Most of the kids here are doing work above their grade level.
And as a teacher, I try to look at each child as an individual and find out what do they need.
My goal and aim is to encourage children to love to read.
These people who work here do it because they care about young people, care about education, and they're committed to it. This is a calling for them.
If you need any help, you can just go to them. There's no questions asked.
They take the time to stay after school and help you with the subjects.
The education is second to none.
The graduation rate in high school is 41% in the city of Lawrence. 41%. That means 59% of students are not graduating from high school in the city of Lawrence. At Central Catholic in Lawrence, about 99% of those kids go on to college. We know that if we can get a student, like the student you're hearing tonight, Fortune Kalala, into a Catholic school, he will graduate from high school. He will go on to college.
The type of children that I'm trying to raise are caring, loving, accepting people.
They're not just receivers, but what you receive, you give.
Students who are educated in Catholic schools statistically are shown to be more engaged in the life of their community, whether it's being involved in civic life or in volunteer programs or other things. And this goes back to the notion that students are educated to understand that they have a purpose and a place in this world and a responsibility.
And that's what I want for my children. I want them to be caring people more than, straight-A students.
We serve, over 44,000 students in the Archdiocese of Boston, over 5,000 receiving scholarships directly. When we look at that population, 70% are living below the poverty level, 50% are from single-parent homes.
We have children who live with their grandparents. We have children who come from a foster area.
70% are Catholic, but that means 30% aren't Catholic. We're here to serve both the Catholic students and the wider community, and we feel we have an obligation to do that.
It's a great school. Everything you need for the kids, you get it here.
My goal for each child is to give them a sense of accomplishment that they really can do anything.
My career that I probably see is probably a doctor.
I plan to go through high school with honors math and go to college, going to Bentley University. It's a financial school.
If we could get more funding, we certainly could help more families, and that would be my goal, to reach out to the community in a greater way.
The unfortunate piece is there's just not a lot of resources available to these students and families.
It's a shame that some parents have to choose not to send their kids to a Catholic school because they can't afford it financially, even though they have the desire to do it.
Yes, it's important to the wider community, and there's all sorts of reasons for that, but it's about these young people. And if you meet these students and meet these families who are struggling to pay even $50 a month, $100 a month to send their child to this school because they know it'll make a difference, well, you know what? That's enough for me to say that this is worth it.
Are these great kids? They're the greatest.
Going to school, that's my whole point of waking up, to go to school, and I love it.